Almost 3 decades have passed since Dawson Leery first philosophized on his creekside dock and launched the careers of some of the most talented actors of their generation. And the cast's real lives brought one of Hollywood's most shocking celebrity divorces, 4 Academy Award nominations, a tragedy connected to one of cinema's greatest losses, and a cancer battle that nobody expected. Let's see where they are in 2026.
Number 1. Katie Holmes as Joey Potter. Born in 1978, Katie was 19 years old when she became Joey Potter, the girl next door who was literally the girl next door, paddling her canoe across the creek to Dawson's window and anchoring 6 seasons of one of the defining teen dramas of the late 1990s. After the show ended in 2003, Katie Holmes' life moved at a velocity that nobody was quite prepared for. In 2005, she was cast in Mission Impossible 3, and something else entirely began. She and Tom Cruise met, became engaged within 3 months of meeting, a relationship so intensely scrutinized by the global press that it earned its own tabloid nickname, Tomcat. They married in Italy in 2006 at a lavish ceremony attended by celebrities from around the world.
Their daughter Suri was born in April 2006. Behind the scenes, Katie would later suggest in interviews that her years in that marriage were deeply isolating. In June 2012, she filed for divorce, secretly, through a process server, reportedly to ensure her legal team could move faster than Cruise's representation could react. The divorce was finalized in 11 days. It was one of the most precisely executed celebrity exits in recent memory. Since then, Katie has rebuilt on her own terms, producing and directing her own projects, returning to Broadway, and raising Suri largely away from the spotlight. Now 47 years old, she is one of the few major teen drama stars whose post-show chapter is defined entirely by the choices she made for herself.
Number 2. Michelle Williams as Jen Lindley. Born in 1980, Michelle was 17 years old when she arrived as Jen Lindley, the New York girl with a complicated past who brought an emotional depth to the show that surprised even the network. After Dawson's Creek ended in 2003, Michelle Williams embarked on what has become one of the most distinguished acting careers of her generation. She received 4 Academy Award nominations for Brokeback Mountain, Blue Valentine, My Week with Marilyn, and Manchester by the Sea. She won the Golden Globe for My Week with Marilyn in 2012, and then in 2023 completed one of the most meaningful achievements of her career when she won the Tony Award for Best Actress in a Musical for Cabaret on Broadway, a performance described by critics as once in a generation. But the thread that most people remember is also the most painful.
During the filming of Brokeback Mountain, Michelle fell in love with her co-star Heath Ledger. They had a daughter together, Matilda, born in 2005. They separated in 2007. On January 22, 2008, Heath Ledger died of an accidental overdose of prescription medications in his New York apartment. He was 28 years old. Michelle was 27. Matilda was 2. The grief that followed shaped everything Michelle Williams has done since. And watching her accept awards for some of the most vulnerable performances in modern cinema, she has said in multiple interviews that she does it for Matilda as much as for herself. She married director Thomas Kyle in 2020, and they have a son together. Now, 45 years old, Michelle Williams is one of the most quietly extraordinary actors of her generation.
Number 3. James Van Der Beek as Dawson Leery. Born in 1977, James was 20 years old when he became Dawson Leery, the earnest, movie-obsessed dreamer whose emotional vocabulary was considerably larger than his practical judgment, and who gave the show its name and its philosophical heart. After Dawson's Creek, James Van Der Beek spent years navigating the blessing and burden of being the face of one of the most iconic teen shows ever made. He played himself brilliantly and self-awarely in the comedy Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, appeared in numerous television projects, and became known on social media for an extraordinarily good sense of humor about his own legacy. He and his wife Kimberly have 7 children together and have spoken publicly about the pain of multiple pregnancy losses along the way. In late 2023, James Van Der Beek revealed publicly that he had been diagnosed with colon cancer. The diagnosis came during a period when he was already processing enormous personal upheaval. He underwent treatment and in 2024 announced that the cancer had gone into remission. Now 48 years old, James Van Der Beek is one of the most unexpectedly resilient people to emerge from this cast, and one of the most honest about everything he has been through.
Number 4. Joshua Jackson as Pacey Witter. Born in 1978, Joshua was 19 when he became Pacey Witter, the self-deprecating, deeply loyal underdog who many fans privately believed was the more interesting character throughout the show's run. After Dawson's Creek, Joshua built a serious acting reputation through The Affair on Showtime and a long-running role in Fringe. His personal life took dramatic turns of its own. He married British actress Jodie Turner-Smith in 2019, a marriage that produced one daughter, Juno, in 2020, before the couple filed for divorce in 2023 after 4 years. He began a relationship with actress Lupita Nyong'o in 2023, and the couple have been together since. Now 47 years old, Joshua Jackson remains one of the more quietly capable actors to emerge from this show, with a career built on craft rather than celebrity.
Number 5. Kerr Smith as Jack McPhee. Born in 1972, Kerr was 25 when he joined Dawson's Creek as Jack McPhee, a character whose coming-out storyline in Season 2 was one of the most sensitively handled representations of a gay teenager in mainstream American television at that point in time, and which generated enormous viewer response. After the show, Kerr continued working steadily in television, with a recurring role on The Vampire Diaries, among other credits. He has kept a private personal life throughout his career and is now 53 years old, one of the show's quieter alumni, but one whose character left a genuine mark on the show's legacy.
Number 6. Meredith Monroe as Andie McPhee. Born in 1969, Meredith was 28 when she joined Dawson's Creek as Andie McPhee, Pacey's love interest and Jack's sister, whose mental health storyline was handled with unusual honesty for a teen drama of that era. After the show, Meredith continued working in television and film, appearing in Criminal Minds and various other projects. She has remained largely out of the spotlight in recent years and is now 56 years old, one of the show's many ensemble members whose most significant work remains the contribution she made to a show that mattered to millions of young viewers. Katie Holmes serving divorce papers before Tom Cruise's team could react, and then spending a decade rebuilding entirely on her own terms. Michelle Williams raising Heath Ledger's daughter while collecting 4 Oscar nominations and a Tony Award. James Van Der Beek beating colon cancer while raising 7 children with a wife who knows what real loss feels like. Joshua Jackson and Lupita Nyong'o. And somewhere in New York, a little girl named Matilda Ledger, growing up watching her mother become one of the best actors alive. Dawson's Creek was a show about young people navigating the distance between who they were and who they were going to become. Looking at this cast 28 years later, they all got there. Which cast member's journey moved you most? Drop it below and subscribe. So much more coming.